Coming up on this mental last word, we're going to look at what Eddie Howe said about Alexander Isak. It's everywhere at the moment. We're going to read it word for word. Also, loads of Celtic fans said some nice stuff about us Geordies. Everybody just wanted to keep saying hello to me and Dave over and over. Maybe they've had a few too many shandies, who knows, but they were lovely, lovely people. So thank you to everybody who came up to us whilst filming and off camera as well. And me and Dave will talk about the goals that we conceded. Is the squad depth with the under-21s good enough? And also, when will be the next signing that'll come through the door? But let's get going with the last word.
Yes, hello everyone. We are in Glasgow. We haven't just came out of Dave's street and watched the stream and jumped out.
There's my neighbour.
You'll see it in the vlog. Look, Newcastle have been taught a lesson today. Just a bit. They've been battered by Celtic 4-0 up here. It's in Glasgow. But let's dissect that. And, we're seeing the young lad, Park Hyun-Soo, in the crowd. He's going to be joining the under-21s. God, what was he thinking watching that then?
I don't know, because I don't know what I was thinking. You promised me a football game.
I did, but it wasn't very good.
No, it wasn't very good at all. There's nothing really to report. I think Bruno was one of the best players in the first half. Asula had the only shot on target, obviously, which he broke through the centre and had a shot. Feeble, but it was a shot at least on target. That was the only shot. We looked a lot dangerous from set players than what we did from open play. Corners looked pretty decent. But from open play, we were terrible.
Look, I know there's two different sides, first and second, but before we get into that,
really matter.
There was no Alexander Isak. That was the big talk.
Yes, the rumours going.
Tomorrow morning, you'll see it all.
Yeah, Liverpool fans, hello.
The Sunday tabloids. Where is Alexander Isak? The official line is that he's having the minutes been managed. Same as Joelinton, but Joelinton was there. I don't know if you've seen Isak, but I didn't actually see him there. But Joelinton was there. Same as him. His minutes are being managed.
Right, everyone, we're going to pause the video there because I feel it's important to bring up what Eddie Howe said about Alexander Isak after the game. Yes, I've had discussions with him, but that's not abnormal. I respect the player's career and how short it is. Alex has been really good. He's trained really well, and I realise there'll be noise around him. I chose to send him home. The last thing Alex wants is, if he's not playing, is to be sat in the stand under that scrutiny. Then if he wasn't going to play today, we mutually agreed he shouldn't be here. Has there been approach for Alex? No, there's been no formal approach. We have a few of these players who are irreplaceable. Your top players are so hard to find, so hard to recruit, and so hard to develop. So when you have them, you need to treasure them. Of course, we're desperate to keep them as part of our team. I think it's difficult for me to ever give 100% clarity on any player. I'd never do that. All I can say is that Alex is happy at Newcastle. He loves the players, the staff, the team. I've never had an issue with him, and I'm confident he's going to be here at the start of the season. And then Howe was asked would Isak travel to Singapore, and he said, absolutely, yeah. Get your comments in. I want to know how yous are feeling. But let's get back to the video of me and Dave.
I like that. Minutes to manage. He hasn't played.
Yeah. Well, Joelinton's got a long-term injury.
I know, but Isaac's not played, so why the managing his minutes? That means Asula played the whole 90 minutes, didn't he?
Well, nearly, because Sean Neve came on, didn't he? And Tino
nearly scored.
Tino Livermore only just come back. He'll be back out in Asia. But look, in terms of you talk
Hello.
about the goals.
Oh, you alright? What you said?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Jump on if you want.
What do you want to say?
No. Listen.
What do you want to say?
They're always more than welcome in Glasgow.
Geordies,
thank you.
Right. I didn't expect this result.
Never did we.
Neither did we.
If anything, and I'm not saying this not to just go on camera, I thought Newcastle would have won against us a day. But we went down to Villa and we got to play Villa 4-2. That was where we get beat. Coming against Newcastle, I thought we would get beat. But
you've had a lot more pre-season than what we've had already. You've had about 3 or 4 games already. We've only had 2. So that was our second one today.
Your excuses, Lorraine, behind the camera.
Do you know what? These are more than welcome in Glasgow anytime. And
thank you.
These are a great support.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate that.
A great team.
Thank you, guys.
All the best.
All the best for the season, mate. All the best for the season.
See you later on, pal.
Thanks a lot, mate. Thanks a lot.
So that was nice.
That was nice. That put a smile on my face. Never mind the football.
First one, is it?
No, not today. We've had a few.
Look, you mentioned the goals. 3 of them out of the 4 for me are woeful in terms of defending. The first one, Joe Willock, and he gives away the penalty. The ball comes across, and he tries to siphon it. Willock's caught him,
Do you think that was retribution off because he got fouled, didn't he, about 5 minutes before that?
Did literally similar.
So maybe it was a retribution for that, but it was in the wrong place because we couldn't see it where we were because we were right up to the bend. But it was very, very close to when he got fouled, didn't it? So maybe he thought a bit of retribution on my side. I don't know. We don't know, can we? But just say funny how he was the one that gave away the penalty.
It looked like a penalty. I can't. I've had one look at it.
It was strange because we didn't know. It was like it just seemed to be like a space for about 2 minutes, and we didn't know if it was a corner or a penalty or a throw-in, didn't it? Because it just seemed to be the referee went over, talked to a players over here, then he went and talked to players over there, then he came over and gave them. So it was like quite strange.
I liked how he got your Uncle Jack next door to come out and say some words there. So that was good. So we're 1-0 doing. The score, I don't know who scored. I can't remember. Again, it's raw. This is what the beat about the last word is. It's raw. And
I couldn't name any of the goal scores, to be fair.
I just want to rattle through the goals. We'll talk about the teams. The second one, again, it's just
too easy.
It's we're just counter-attacked, and the defenders are all over the place, aren't they?
It's too easy.
It's Dan Burn, it's Murphy, isn't it?
Yeah, it was just far too easy. The second goal was in the first half, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. We went to this
before they came on.
Yeah, it was 2. Beg your pardon. Yeah.
I was, to be fair,
it was the Nick Pope bounce. That's what it was.
Yes, the Nick Pope foul won it.
Yeah, it was the ball.
He came out.
Ball. He comes
if you're the goalie,
tries to header it like that.
If you're the goalie, you're coming out that far, you should be collecting it.
The can's over him, and then it's 2-0.
Oh, guys.
2-0.
I don't know.
Well, it was 4-0.
It was. You deserved it. You deserved it. You're the better team.
I'm from Celtic.
Well done.
I live in.
You're from South Shields?
I know they are.
Glasgow.
Nice try, young'un. No one else is untied.
You're getting grief.
Me underpants, they're untied as well, though.
Right.
See you later, guys.
Look, Nick Pope's come flying.
Yes, he should be collecting them from now.
But it's not.
See you
It's not
later.
the first time though, Dave. There's a history of it.
Well, Nick
And
Pope.
and are we looking? Is that why the Trafford links are so strong?
It could be, but I like Nick Pope. If you're going to call about Nick Pope about his failings, Nick Pope with that save, which could have been an own
The
goal.
one before the Spatch,
Yes.
yeah, that was a great save.
That was a great save. That's Nick Pope. That's Nick Pope. That's what you get with Nick Pope.
That's the best of Nick Pope. But his decision making when the ball's coming through is worries you.
I always say with that, if you're a goalkeeper now coming out that far, you should be getting it. You should be getting it. You don't commit yourself to come that far and not miss it. It's the same as when a defender comes out and he pushes up in the middle. If you're a defender pushing the midfield, you should be collecting it. You shouldn't be messing up. It's the same with the goalkeeper. If you're going to travel that far, you've got to get it. Otherwise, you're in the shit. And he was in the shit.
So then it was 2-0, and that's when it went to half time. There was 9 substitutions. The only 2 players that stayed on were Willisula and Lewis Miley.
I've got to say, first half Bruno was the best player.
I was just about to say the only player that took any merit.
And I thought Botman played all right as well.
But I thought Willock was really poor today, and he's not the only one. I think Lewis Miley didn't perform very well in that midfield today. The tracking back and the sloppiness. And it's not just him. Anthony Langa was poor defensively. Jamal Lascelles is another one that was poor. Didn't think Dan Burn.
Lee, you could pick it.
I know.
You could pick it. You could stand here and let it go. Moon say they're all sloppy because they were.
I'm not going to go in hard. Look, it's a first public pre-season game, but Newcastle have to do better. The third goal, let's get it right then. So it's a counter-attack. Newcastle giving the ball away. We're cut open.
Murphy.
And then Alex Murphy, not Jacob, is out of position, doesn't track his man, and it's 3-0. Hello.
What's happening, lads, man?
We still getting all your cousins from doing the road to come on these videos. I'm telling you.
I've been paid now, look.
I expected you to win the day.
Yeah, right, man.
I know you're the second person to say that.
There's been about 3 now. 4-0 bomb.
Didn't expect that.
Never did wait, to be fair.
We didn't. We thought we'd give you a game, but it is what it is. We were the loudest, though, we're going to say. We created the biggest party there, even though we were pissed.
Obviously, you could see that. That gives us the button to season ticket holder.
Yeah.
And that's why the season ticket holders never got looking that is. So
There was supposed to be. There was supposed to be a protest or someone there before or something.
The coaches they're being charged for that game, stuff like that.
All the best anyway.
All the best.
All the best anyway, guys. Have a good season.
Right, we'll try. How many
I feel
more?
pissed now.
How many more?
I feel drunk now. It's like
So with 3-0 doing, and it's Alex Murphy, and it's
he
Dan
didn't track back.
Burn to some extent.
But to be fair, the ball should have gone past Dan Burn and cheers fellas. it should have actually reached that player anyway because Dan Burn, I just don't know what, my family's lost count now, they're coming out the ball. But it shouldn't have gone that far across the pitch because there was both Burn and Lascelles could have cut it out. But all three, yes, you can see Alex Murphy didn't track back on his runner, but for the ball to travel from such a way on that right wing to come right the way across, it shouldn't have gone that far anyway. It should have been cut out before it even got there.
4-0, it's a fantastic header. You have to say it's a bullet header. Stop the cross though, that's my only slight criticism, but the other three are a lot more worse than the fourth goal.
It was one of them where as soon as that cross came in, you knew it was a goal.
Bullet great header.
Because you had a feel of it. It had a feel of it.
It's 4-0 and it's... look, the only positive I can get out of today is the 10,000 Geordies.
Yeah, the away fans.
That's it. That's
the away fans on rail.
Get some minutes.
The last 10 minutes they died out of it, but we had nothing to cheer about. But I would say about 80 minutes of the game we didn't cheer up.
Yeah, the fans were good. We had a little bit of a lull when it was about 3-0, then we came back a little bit. But are we getting stick or are we getting?
Hey!
I don't know what we're getting anymore.
You're loud as you've been all day.
Oh God, it's good that the last word's back in it. This is what people like.
I know.
Just pure random.
This is random. Like.
It is. That's what people like.
Whoever thought with standard trees we'll get like.
I know. We thought. Do you know what it is? Once we thought we'll go away from the stadium a little bit in the corner, but now we're getting worse.
Alex Murphy looked better going forward than why he come back.
Yeah, he was good going forward, and he might have a future because he's club trained and he's under 21.
Joe White looked a little bit over. Do you see Gordon shouting at him all the time because he wouldn't drift over? I think Joe White was getting absolutely bollocked.
Are you worried about the futures of the under 21 lads? I'm not going to say just judge on today.
No, because
do they have a future?
No, I would say by what I saw today, no. But it's only first game for them, innit?
Maybe Alex Murphy might have a future potentially.
Yeah, but he still needs to tidy his game up a bit, doesn't he?
And I would say
he's all right going forward, but coming back.
Lewis Miley's a first team player. I know he's in the age bracket, but he was pretty poor.
But when in his position he's playing today, you've got Trippier and you've got Livramento ahead of him. Left back, when he was playing left back today.
Yeah, Alex Murphy is left-footed. Look, we got taught a lesson. Newcastle will obviously now have a day's rest.
We bent over to their ass smacked.
And then Newcastle will jump on a plane across to Singapore, which will be over there for years. But
you've got the lovely flight.
Can we get a player in before we fly out?
I think there's going to be a defender. I think the next sign is going to be a defender. That's my feeling. That's my feeling. I think it's going to be a defender. It's going to be a Shaw replacement, I think. That'll be the next one in. I think the James Trafford thing, I think it's going to last all transfer window because there's too much back and thrown already. Plus now the record City's come back in from, don't they? So
yeah, they've got a obviously release clause and a sell-on fee as well. But we'll have to wait and see. That's only if one of their keepers leaves. But obviously, judging by that, maybe that's why Eddie Howe. Look, Alanga, we'll touch upon him.
You had a shot on target.
Spells, you could see why we've gone for him, but defensively, a couple of times he was the same as the rest of them, giving the ball away.
To be fair,
nobody's getting any praise today.
To be fair, Anthony, when Alanga came on, you couldn't really see him because he was playing up the other side and on the other side. So was there parts that we missed that we couldn't see? No, he's attacking player. Yeah. Obviously, his defensive play we saw a lot of, and it was a little bit lacklustre, but so was the team, to be fair. But as an attacking sense, he had a shot on target. When he broke through two defenders.
He won us that free kick on the edge.
Yes, he won the free kick.
I don't know what Tonali's doing.
It'd be nice to play. It'd be nice to see him in the first half on our side, because then you can see what his attacking players like.
No, look, it's disappointing.
It's his first. It's only first half.
And but before you in the comments, and I was going to say it's the first game of the pre-season, but did we learn anything? I think the squad depth in particular. I know it was a different 11 from each. Well, 9 changes, and then we're seeing Sean Neven. Travis Hernandez, easy for me to say later.
You could see Celtic had 3 more pre-season games, don't we?
Yeah, you can.
They were a lot quicker on the ball, a lot sharper.
Sean Neve had a great chance as well towards the end. Anywhere else and it goes in.
Yeah, they looked a lot sharper than what we did. They looked like they played a lot more games.
They've all come on video and said that.
They had Villa last week, didn't they?
Yeah, they're all surprised. But look, this is the last word. We normally have Eddie Howe we won't today because it's not a what's the word? A big Premier League. It's a friendly.
I know, but you
absolutely taught a lesson. Things to learn. You learn more from a defeat than you do a win. There's a positive, maybe.
Pre-season, to me, results on the pre-season don't matter. It's good to see. Yes, it's good to see results. But it's just minute on the pitch, isn't it? That's all it's for.
10,000 Geordies. And that's probably the. We're getting more stick again. We're going to leave it there. Love yous and leave yous from everyone.
See you later, guys.
Bye bye.